Here's the bike ride I took yesterday. What I wanted to do, and I've done this before, if you're following me, you'll know that I've attempted this before. This one I went a little bit farther this time. Basically, here's the purchase, the annexed purchase of the property, from what I understand, and I might be wrong here, of the property that was annexed from the state to Apache Junction. Here's Apache Junction, here's Gold Canyon. And what I wanted to do was go out here and see what it looked like. And I didn't have this map before, so I didn't do it, but previously I've done a couple. Here's the one that I've done, and I'll show the elevation profile so to paint it. But as you can see, I didn't get close at all. And I don't know, I just went down here thinking I could have probably gone farther down here and then come back. But this is actually the canal right here. It's part of, in fact, I think it said Maricopa, which amazed me because Maricopa doesn't really start until right here at this blue line here. And so this is all of Pinal County. So anyway, I came down here and did that. And then, let's see, one of the other ones I did. Here's the one I attempted to get up there. And so as you see, I didn't really do that. And then I made a proposal here to what I would do. Let's see if I can find that here. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Wanted to go out of my backyard and come down through here and go around here. However, right here, there's a no trespassing sign for this. Supposedly it's part of Maricopa flood control. And I didn't understand it because it's really not in Maricopa, but I went here and obeyed the signs. But let me show you the exact path I went and show you where I got off a little bit. Right here is the path that I took. He says right here. And you can see I was doing a little bit of exploring. And it is kind of confusing here. There is a gate right here. Let's see if I can waypoint. Yeah, open gate, he says. There's a gate right there. And I didn't find it. Yeah, there's the open gate. I didn't find it because I missed it. And so I went up here a little ways trying to find the gate. I didn't know there was a gate. There was a fence line here. And so I went up the fence line, came back down. So anyway, that's the hike I did. But you can see I stopped here. Let's get rid of everything else here. And yeah, he says places. Do that. Get rid of everything, and then I'll do where I went. Right here. And that's the one I did. The one I proposed to do was, well, let me show you first of all the where I went. So I went right through here. I didn't really get to the portion. I guess I barely got into the portion where it's part of the annex stuff. I guess this has not been annexed from what I understand. It's kind of weird. But anyway. So anyway, I did that, and I did get to that point. But right here, it's kind of interesting. Now, what I wanted to do, what I proposed to do was, where is it at? Right. That's not the one, right? Yeah, that's what I proposed to do. I wanted to come here, and this is the equivalent of Warner Road here. This is actually Warner Road that goes through past Ironwood and over here. Elliott is where supposedly it's going to be a road across here, and the mayor of AG mentioned that it might be extended. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. but that's what I heard of AJ. Did I say AG? Never mind. Okay, so anyway, that's what I did. And you can see I got off here a couple times. Coming back, I followed it fairly close. But going this way, I got lost a little bit and then hit the fence line and then went up here and then came back down. So that was the hike. It was about, what was it? I think it was about 15, yeah, it was 14 miles. 15, yeah. It has really fast times here, which is not accurate. I don't think I went, well, I might have gone 12 miles. Where was this? I don't think I did 13 or 15 here, whatever it is. This is where the 15 is. Yeah, I might have done that. That was over here. So anyway, that gives you an idea of what was the speed? Says, turn off the points and show the elevation profile. The speed was approximately 4 miles an hour. I went about 14.6 miles. I think it was a little farther than that because I had some problems with my GPS. All these flat lines here are where it said I was stopped, and I wasn't really stopped. I got about 4 of them. I don't know if it's my phone or the GPS or what it was, but anyway, I think it was more like 15 miles, but I'm not sure. Doesn't make a big difference. It was a good bike ride. Once you get on this road, it's not too bad. There are some places where there's a lot of cactus, and you got to be careful about that. But it is a straight road, and it's actually really a Warner Road is basically what it ends up. And also, it's really not an open gate. It's just a space in the, well, I guess it is a gate, but it's open and there's no gate to say. There's just a space, and you can go through there. Right here too, I should warn people, if you go this route and come down, this is Peralta Road here, and you come down Peralta Road and go through here, the gate is locked, and so you have to go through, and it is state land. I don't know why it's locked. I don't understand, but I put my bike through the gate because it's it has a couple of places you can actually slide your bike through. So I did that, and then I climbed over and got on and did it both ways. Now I did go up here. The previous way when I came down here was a mistake, and I did go here and then came up, I think, previously. But yeah, but once you get on this road, it's not terribly bad. But here, trying to figure out this and coming over here. Coming here was pretty straightforward, and I had some pictures. Some cop pulled a guy over here, and then flashed his lights on, and it was kind of interesting, so I got a picture of him. And then I came down here, and that worked out pretty well, except for this thing here and this thing here. But again, it was a little longer than it had to be. But I wanted to do this. This is another mile or so. I wanted to go around there and go along the canal, go up the road here, because there's not a really clean way to get across the canal. Even up here, there is one place right here. It looks like there's a road, but that's really not a road. That's a overflow, flood. I don't know if you get through there or not, but I wanted to check it out and see what was up here. But there was big no trespassing signs, and I don't understand the relationship, why Maricopa County is involved at all, because this is not Maricopa, this is Pinell. Anyway, that was yesterday's bike ride. I hope you enjoy it, and hope you enjoy the pictures I put out there on Facebook. Here's a VR picture I put on Facebook, but it gives you an idea of the end of the hike. And here's crossing 60. This is probably the most dangerous part, getting across 60. And it looks like it was going to rain, and but it didn't. It sprinkled a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. This is on the other side of 60, on the road there. You can see the cop back there. Here's that's an old dried out small football that I found. It was weird looking. And then the flat iron and 50, 57. And then the storm coming in. it was interesting. And the cattle that were out there. Well, the road wasn't too bad once you got on the road, but like I mentioned in the other video, there's a couple places where I got lost. And then the cows playing hide and seek with me. And the power line, got up to the power line, and that's from one direction. That's looking south. Here's the one looking north. And you can see Flatiron up there, and also they call it ironing board, the thing below Flatiron. And this is some of the road. This wasn't really a road, it was just a path. Now this is a wash, and I'm glad it didn't rain very much, or I would have been washed out, I think. And here's the fence next to the canal. It said no trespassing. And by Maricopa County flood control, which was weird because it's not in Maricopa County, first of all. So I don't think, and this is for the cattle, obviously. And a salt lick, kind of cool. What else we got here? This is looking down the road next to the canal. I wanted to take that and go around, but I couldn't. And this is looking south. Well, what is it? South east. There's the close-up. I went down farther, and the sign was there, so they had the signs there. So I didn't want to break the law. Here's another view of Flatiron. And something weird I found was this sort of like garden that somebody had taken a lot of effort to put together. But it's in the middle of nowhere. The sign was there. It got shot, like I mentioned in the other video, but it was strange, and I had an eerie feeling. And it was all blocked off by rocks and cactus around the outside, so you couldn't get in unless you climbed over. And I did. Very intriguing. I don't know what it is, like it's a gravesite or something, but it was different and weird. Well, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be putting this on YouTube. Doesn't have my commentary on Facebook, but anyway, I'll put it there. It's kind of weird, isn't it? The cactus on the way back. There wasn't much cactus as got away from US 60. Here's some shotgun shell casings. And then back to the monument for Jefferson Davis, which was tore down during the last while. Hope you enjoyed it.